you kidding me?
You know that comment you said to the radio? The thing that we got wrong?
Clearly, Brussels sprouts are the worst vegetable.
Call us and let the world know your thoughts. 855-257-7469. That's 855-ALS-SHOW.
And we've got him, the voice, Jay Caldwell. This is Jay. How are you doing?
I'm good, Al. How about you?
Can't complain. It was an interesting sports day yesterday. I love defense, so I actually enjoyed the Super Bowl, but when you start talking to people, it really wasn't what people expected.
No, it was, I thought New England would move the ball a little bit and it'd be more competitive. And it was just not so. I mean, the first half, 9-0, no touchdowns.
Yeah.
Second half, things didn't really get going until the fourth quarter. And by that point, it was kind of too big a deficit. For the Patriots to come back from. So, give the Seahawks a lot of credit. Their defense was great. The run game was good. Sam Darnold didn't screw it up. The Seahawks was a better team.
He's got to live with that, doesn't he? Here he is now. He's got a Super Bowl, 2 14-win seasons behind him back-to-back. And it's like, well, he didn't screw it up. I thought I thought the defenses were better than I thought they would be, both sides of that ball. When it was 9-0 at half, 12-0 is where all they got. It looked like they could not get in the end zone. But I'll tell you what, Seattle's defense is for real, and we better watch out for them for the next few years to come.
Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, they were just made things awfully difficult. They blitzed. May at times look like Brosmer or McCarthy. We saw. I mean, watching that quarterback play, it's like, man, I thought when you get to the Super Bowl, you're not going to have to see that, and then you did. Yeah. May was just a young guy. Yeah. Maybe he'll figure it out. But man, they blitzed him straight up the middle, and he struggled with that.
Yeah, it was interesting that way. About halfway through, I think it was 12-0. I sent a text out to my friends, and I said, "Can you give the MVP to a kicker? Shouldn't the kicker have gotten that? He outscored New England himself."
Yeah, no, he did. You're right. I mean, he had 5 field goals, made all. You probably could, but I mean, they gave it to Walker, and Walker ran the ball effectively, so I get that. He didn't score a touchdown.
Nope.
So he didn't have any points. The defense was probably the main thing, but that's not one guy. So, I don't know. I mean, the kicker would probably be in contention for that.
Well, he should have been in my book. And Walker, nothing wrong with 135 yards and then some catching yards. He played well. But in that game, I didn't think he was the reason Seattle was winning. It was their defense. I think you got to give it to the entire group. They had 2 turnovers, 1 for 7 points, and then, 6 sacks, 8 tackles for loss. That defense stymied these guys. I think I would have given the MVP to the defense, if you can do that.
They've never done it. It's always been to an individual. Yeah. That's why it's most valuable player. So, that's defensive players have won it before, but it's usually like if you have a critical interception return touchdown or fumble return, and they did have that fumble return touchdown, so maybe
they called that an INT.
Did they call it an INT? Okay.
Yeah, because it never hit the ground, because then it might have been a lateral pass. It was a whole thing, but it never hit the ground, so it was just a fumble reception and gone. So it was for me, it was a decent enough game. I didn't mind that. I asked everybody, what are your thoughts on the commercials? I was less than enamored with the commercials.
Yeah, underwhelmed. I'd say that's true. There was a couple that stood out that I liked. One was the Dunkin' Donut one with
the AI guys. Okay,
I thought that was good. I mean, it was kind of funny, and it brought back a lot of the people from Sam Malone, Cheers.
Yeah.
I mean, so I think that was kind of cool. And then the other one was the Lay's one, where the old guy is handing the farm off to his daughter, and they try to tug at the heartstrings a little bit. I'm like, that was a good attempt. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, that's 2 commercials out of 500 or something. I know. Like that.
I don't remember most of the others.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how lackluster they are. When you can't even say which is the best of the best, because of you mentioned the 2. That one guy mentioned he liked the Pringles one. The guy made a Pringles guy. Like, that's what you got? Okay, I'm just not impressed. All right, I want to talk. Some people are not impressed because I set the whole day up. I watched your Gophers fumble one. They should have won it. They didn't. But then I watched the Timberwolves show up. I believe the Timberwolves were more excited about the Super Bowl than playing yesterday, getting just walloped by a team with one guy, the Clippers, and it was horrible. I felt bad that I took the time to watch that game.
Yeah, they're struggling here lately. I mean, there's going to be rough spots, I suppose, in the season, and Well, they're in one right now, and you got to wonder because you probably heard what Rudy Gobert had to say.
Yep.
You know, taking shots at stars not playing defense and probably coming at Randall and Edwards. And
Coach got mad at him for saying it because I'm not going to sit anybody. That's not how you win championships. But then they laid an egg 2 days later.
Yeah.
Like exactly like he showed. No one seemed to care. I like the new guy. What's his name?
DeSumo?
Yeah. I liked him when he scored 10 points and when he was out there. He comes with a little bit of gump to him, but he like the only one that looked like he was showing off because, he was new. They are when new kid shows up at school.
Right. Yeah, then he's the popular one.
Yeah. So I wasn't thrilled with him. They better do something. They have the Hawks, a back-to-back, which is not one of our fortes. We have the Hawks tonight. And then just your thoughts on the Olympics. Are you an Olympic guy?
I do like to watch them. I don't like the Winter Olympics as much as the summer ones.
Oh, really?
I guess I prefer the Summer Olympics just a little bit because I think the swimming and track and field are more interesting than watching. What has been, I guess what luge has been on.
Oh, yeah.
It's like going down the hill. I don't understand the intricacies of how you become a better luger. Is it your size? Is it your technique? And what is the technique? And how do
lie flat?
You lie flat. You're going 90 miles an hour. At least that's the high speed.
Yeah.
That's craziness. But how are you better than somebody else? I guess.
And how do you funnel the week out? Is there luge places that people luge all over and the best of the best? It's like curling though, right? You get good at it. We have some curling spots around here, and we get people out of Minnesota because there are curling bench. Where's a luge place? Where are you practicing and finding the best lugers in America? I think it's the rich folks. Hey, son, I want you to make it an Olympic sport. I think you could do the luge, and they send them to wherever luge training center is, and they get to go. The rest don't even know where that is.
I thought maybe it was the kid that never grew up that just loved sledding down the hill and thought I was going to make a career out of this.
Well, it's kind of like the ski jumping, right? When they're jumping off, that hasn't started yet. Where in the world do you send your kid down his first jump like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Eventually you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I got the body type for it. I'm gonna go and be a ski jumper. I'm gonna be a luger. Lugers, they're bigger. They're bigger guys.
Yeah.
You notice that?
You need a little weight on you. Yeah, it helps.
Right. Yeah.
See, I think I could be the team luge guy, the one with the 4 guys. Throw me in the front. I just take 2 quick jumps, and I'm in, and I stuff myself in the front for weight. The big weight in the front pulling you down. I think I could do that.
Isn't that like bobsled, or are you talking luge? It's like
bobsled. The 4-man bobsled.
4-man bobsled. Okay.
Yeah, put my butt in the front and then just have the weight pull us down the hill. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
You don't have to do anything. You got to be big and fat and get in the ship.
Because you got luge, and then you got skeleton.
Yeah,
that's where you go face first down. That seems crazy.
It is.
And then bobsled, you're in. For some reason, that seems safer, even though it probably isn't.
90 miles an hour.
You're going pretty quick down there. But those are kind of interesting. Curling, I know I've turned it on, but I can't watch it all the way through.
Really? This will be on in my office all day long now, 24/7. It'll be on 18 hours a day. Now the Super Bowl's over, because I will be an expert at curling, the talk, the wording, and what they got to do next. And this, he's leaving that behind for defense. I'm big into it. And then I forget everything till the next 4 years come along again, and I'll become new.
What's the terminology then? Because they're stones, right?
They're throwing the stone, and then the sweeper guy. I don't turn it on. I don't know. I haven't watched it for 3 years.
What is the guy that launches it? What is he called?
I have no idea. I'll find out when it comes back on.
Okay, fair enough.
I forget after because I don't do it in between, so I forget it all.
Yeah,
but I become an expert at it.
And then I forget, and then I have to come back and try to relearn the thing again.
It's kind of like that half tube pipey thing where they're doing the snowboard thing. I have no idea what a triple fly to fakie is that they're doing, but it's fascinating to watch, and I'll get good at it for a year, and then I'll never know about it again for 4 more.
That's kind of how it works. You get reintroduced to these things, and then you're okay after this 2 week period to forget about it.
I'll talk smart. Yeah, we should talk next week. Remind me about this. I don't like the medal counting thing.
You right now?
Yeah, we have 2
right now.
We have 2 gold medals, and we're in 6th place. Italy's in 1st place with 9. They have 6 bronzes. They're like the best 3rd place team, and they're leading the count. We should only count golds. Win or go home. That's my plan. We'll talk more about it with Jay next week. I'm out of time. Appreciate you, Jay. Right. Jay Caldwell on the Al Travis Show.